I reviewed a movie recently called The Editor, a comedy kind of pastiche on Italian giallo films, and I did not get all the references. Someone was very helpful in sending me a short list of movies that the editor pulled from. And so, picking one at random, here we are. Now, this movie has many names. In fact, the one on this poster, which is in Italian, is Seven Notes in Black. It's also sometimes known as The Psychic. But fuck that. The name I was given first, and that's the name I like the most, is Murder to the Tune of Seven Black Notes. And it is my first Lucio Fulci movie. It was only a matter of time before I got around to Lucio Fulci. I thought this would be a lot more gory, because I thought he had a reputation for gore. There's some blood, all that kind of stuff in this, but nowhere near the amount I thought of. So maybe next time we'll go beyond and see how gory that movie can be. But yeah, this movie stars Jennifer O'Neill. She is, well, the psychic. Or she is the murder to the tune of some of the action. No, she's the psychic. And it starts off with her like having a vision of her mum jumping off a cliff when she's a little girl, and then cuts to the future. And she's a grown-ass woman, and she's still seeing psychic shit. And she sees this really kind of spooky vision, a man with a limp, and some old lady getting murdered, and things like that. And it becomes kind of a standard-ish, a giallo kind of crime thriller. And these things, man, the editor wasn't wrong in making fun of these things, because there's some tropes in this movie that were in the Argento ones too. One of them is the police are useless. Yep, always. They can't fucking do a bloody thing in this movie, as they couldn't do anything in any of the Argento movies I'd seen as well. Also, man, the amount of times I had to listen to characters tell Jennifer O'Neill to relax. Have a shot. You're going to get fucking plastered. Oh my God, I just got sick of it. You must relax and let the cops handle this. You must relax and let the cops handle this. Why don't you relax and let the cops handle this? Well, they fucking suck. That's why. God, stop telling her to relax. God. That's, yeah. It's a 70s kind of horror movie in Italy. It does have some of that kind of stuff in it. So if you can't handle a woman being told to relax for an hour and a half, you might want to skip this. Now, if you can look beyond that, what we do get is quite a good movie. There's a mystery here, who the murderer is and stuff like that. It is a simple mystery, but I wasn't disappointed by it, actually. You know, I thought such a simple mystery would disappoint me, but instead the twists don't rely necessarily on who the killer is. The twists rely on really the visions that Jennifer O'Neill's character is seeing and how they all come together. I won't even spoil that, even though this is a really old movie. But I thought it was really neat. It was nicely done. It's well shot. The music's fantastic, and I dug it. This is a really good time. I don't know if it's still there by the time you watch this review, but below I will put a link to this movie. Sometimes I just want to watch a movie trailer. Sometimes I get a kick out of seeing really old movie trailers, you know, just for good shits and giggles. And instead, it came up with the whole movie. So, yeah. So, Murder to the Tune of Seven Black Notes, aka The Psychic, aka Death Toll 7 times, aka 7 Notes in Black, gets a 7 out of 10, a 7 out of 10, a 7 out of 10, and a 7 out of 10. It's a good time. Yeah. Hour and a half as well. That nice sweet spot length for a movie. Doesn't overstay its welcome. So, yeah. Murder to the Tune of 7 Black Notes. My first Lucio Fulci movie. It won't be my last. I dig it. The sexism was a bit annoying, but that's old movies for you. Do the thing that makes more people see this.